Hey guys, Chuck P. I have rolling screen issues, so I'm going to open up my Solo and see if I can do the foam block mod. This is a real small mod that I saw turn up on the Solo Owners Facebook page, but I think it originated in the 3DR Pilots group. I think possibly the first person to put it up was Steve Reno. Not sure about that, but it's not my idea. I just figured I'd put my spin on it. So we've got to take apart the Solo and get the main board out of it. I went ahead and took off the antenna leg. I don't think it was necessary though, but interesting to see that sticker peel off and the antenna come out. And then later I just stuck the sticker back on it. It did allow for easier access to get to the motor pods, but don't think it was totally necessary. So when you pull out the motor pods, be really gentle with the connections. They slide right out once you take the 4 screws out of the base. So just wiggle it on out of there, and then you've got 2 connections to pull apart and 1 pin connection that pulls apart right there. So make sure you support the board and the pins. That way you don't damage anything. Just be very careful with that part of the process. Definitely a fingernail helps to pop it out. And also, motor position is a big deal, so make sure you put the right motor back in the right spot. So the main board took a lot of wiggling for me. After removing the 4 screws, I believe, it should slide forward and come out relatively easy. I just was trying to be as careful as possible my first time doing it, but once it comes out, it makes a lot of sense how it goes back together. So, and this is really all the further I wanted to bring Solo's main board out. I just wanted to have access to the HDMI cable that plugs into the board here. So my spin on this is I'm going to stick a piece of Sorbothane instead of foam behind this HDMI cable. Now, I have some Sorbothane lying around from a past video project. So what it is a vibration reduction material. It's almost like moon gel that goes around in these pages, but it's a little bit more dense, I think. So I cut out a small square and stuffed it in. My knife helped me get it in place, being as careful as possible. You don't want to put too much pressure on that board, and I think that the piece that I cut had just enough pressure. A lot of people are worrying about it being too much pressure and causing issues over time. So, you know, with this mod, you got to take it with a grain of salt. So hopefully it doesn't do any real damage to mine because the thickness was just about right. So that's it. I stuck it in there. I left it out just a little bit so I could see it from above and know that it's still there, still doing its job without having to take apart the machine. So all that's left is to reassemble and get out and test the thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like and subscribe. I've got quite a few more videos I'm going to put out for the Solex app, so stay in touch. Thanks.